up, YouTube? It's RSMario here, bringing you another Nintendo video. Alright, so I had some other stuff I wanted to do here, but it requires the green screen stuff that I ordered from Amazon like 6 days ago, but I don't know what's going on with this. I'm probably not going to be able to get that stuff, so GG's on that idea. So we're just going to continue forward. Luckily, there is some news and rumors out there I can talk about. Most of the places I get a lot of my rumors from are on Reddit, and as you know, Reddit is kind of on fire right now. So I'm just kind of out back when it comes to rumors and stuff like that. But there is one pervasive rumor: Nintendo Direct. So a lot of people believe that there's a Nintendo Direct coming. Nintendo is the only big first-party company that hasn't done anything for not E3 season, since E3 is dead now. Sony's they've done their thing. Microsoft has done their thing surprisingly pretty well. I'm going to talk about that on the second channel probably this week or this weekend. And Nintendo's the only one that hasn't done anything yet. So it's going to be interesting to see what they have in store, if they have anything. But I do have some ideas though. So if you want to continue getting videos like this from me, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, do all that stuff that YouTube requires you to do. Continue getting videos from me. Follow me at twitter.com/rsmario128. Like that video tweet, share that video tweet, and I will shout you out at the end of the video. If you haven't seen the Pokemon video, I did because I think YouTube might have just like smothered that sucker in the crib like a baby. Check that video out as well. But let's talk about Pokemon Nintendo Direct. So, I do believe that Nintendo is going to be doing a Nintendo Direct relatively soon. Nate the Hate, a known insider who has been pretty good. His predictions have been pretty good, or not predictions, but his info has been pretty good. Sometimes it's wrong, sometimes not. He says that there's going to be a Nintendo Direct in June. Now, he doesn't know what type of Direct, but he knows that there's going to be one, or he says there's going to be one. So, now, of course, there's multiple types of Directs. There is the Direct Mini, which is just a little Direct where they show you some stuff. It's usually like, what, 10, 12, 15 minutes or something like that. That would be kind of lame if everybody else had these 1 hour blowouts and then Nintendo just throws us, you know, some 15-minute, you know, oh, here's some pocket change, you plebs. Wait till next year when we drop our system, you know. You know, that would be kind of lame. There is, of course, the Indie Direct, which would be that would piss people off. Now, if you drop an indie thing in the summer, in the not E3 period, that would be lame. You know, of course, there's also the Partner Direct, which are kind of like these Directs where they talk about some first-party stuff, but it's mostly third-party stuff. People partner with Nintendo. And some second-party stuff, too. I think at one of these Partner Directs, we got announcements for Fire Emblem, what is it, the Dynasty Warriors version, Fire Emblem Warriors, and Hyrule Warriors. I think those were announced at Partner Directs, if I'm not mistaken. And then, of course, there's the full-blown Nintendo Direct, which is what everybody wants. Personally, I will take anything at this point. Jeff Grubb, other insider, has also been saying that there's possibility there's going to be one in July. But he doesn't know, again, what type of Direct is going to be. So, we still kind of out back. Either one of these dates actually works. Like, if they want to do one in June, I mean, you know, they could do one like the last week of June. Or they could do it in the first week of July. You know, somewhere around July 4th, somewhere like that. You know, that would be pretty cool. Now, what could we see at a potential Nintendo Direct? Well, simple. We can see a lot of stuff. Now, my initial theory here is that this is going to be a regular Direct where we're going to see whatever they're planning for the rest of 2023 and maybe hint at the future, because they are doing the event in September, the big live event where you can go and like actually be there. They're doing that in September. So remember, more than likely something big is happening there. So, you know what I'm saying? This could hint to that, or this could directly lead into that. We don't really know. More on that in a couple minutes. But more than likely what we could see is the new Fire Emblem game. So I did a video last year, I believe, that said that there was 3 unreleased Fire Emblem games coming out. One of them turned out to be 3 Hopes. The other one turned out to be Engage. And there's one more left. The other one is supposed to be a remake of 2 games into one. And so there's a couple possibilities as to what that could be. That could be the Jig Draw games, which are Fire Emblem 4 and 5, respectively, from the Super Nintendo. That could be the Roy games, which are the GBS games. I believe they're Sacred Stones, and I can't remember the other one. I've never played the GBA games, I'm gonna be honest. So I don't know much about them other than Roy, and I know Roy from Smash Brothers. So, and then of course there is the Tullius games, which is I think the one I'm low-key excited about, and those are the Ike games, all right, from GameCube. So yeah, this could be interesting because all 3 of those have direct sequels. So 4 and 5, 4 and 5 are together; they're direct sequels. The GBA games, you know, sequels, and the Tullius games are sequels. You know, so I mean, if they were gonna remake them, you know, instead of doing 2 remakes, you would just condense the story into one. Now, I don't know how that would affect these stories, specifically Fire Emblem 4. All right, because Fire Emblem 4 has 2 different generations of story. All right, so if you want to put Fire Emblem 4 and Thracia 776, all these stories technically go together, but just smashing them together, that's either going to be a massive game, or you're going to cut out a lot of content, which might piss a lot of people off. Not to mention, I think if they are going to bring in the Jig Draw games, a lot of the jank or stuff that we, how can I explain this? A lot of the stuff that could be considered jank to the modern gamer or the modern Fire Emblem fan is actually a part of the package for that game. You know what I'm saying? So like the no trading system, the you know, the overpowered characters, and a lot of that stuff is not just a result of it being a Super Nintendo game, it's a part of the character of that game. Sorry, it is hot under this light, bro. I'm melting like a snowman in hell, man. But yeah, it was interesting. I think the one I'm the most excited for is the Tullius games, because I've never played those games, and they're rare, so they're worth a small fortune. So, you know. The other thing that we could see is Tears of the Kingdom DLC. So I could definitely see them doing that, even though that might cannibalize what they're doing with Pokemon right now, because, you know, Pokemon DLC allegedly is going to get 2 DLCs this year. I don't think we're going to get the second one this year. I think that's a 2024 thing, and they just haven't specified that yet. But that would definitely cannibalize that a little bit, but I could definitely see them announcing something big, a big Tears of the Kingdom DLC. I can also see them announcing some sort of remake, some kind of remake that they've had cooking. And oh look, surprise, we got this, because we don't know anything that they have past Pikmin. We don't know anything that they have past Pikmin, so that will be interesting. Now, the other thing I think that they could possibly drop at a Nintendo Direct, and this one you're gonna need today's sponsor for. Salt, protecting people from unflavored food, wounds, and unsubstantiated internet rumors from 4chan for thousands of years. Take a little bit of salt to keep you from being salted. So, yep, take this with a grain of salt, but they could possibly drop some information, or at least an announcement, on a new console. Yes, I know, I've been saying this 1,000 times. I'm gonna ride this pony until it's dead, and I might ride a little bit after that. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, my thought process here is that if they announce it in June, that would get people super hyped to come to the live event to play it in September. You know, like, so this June event is technically promo for an event in September. You know what I'm saying? I can see them doing that. I mean, because they're worried about is this new system gonna go over? Which is why they've been riding the Switch so hard, so long, because they're worried if the new event's gonna go, if the new thing is gonna go over well with people. So if they drop a promo for it in June, you know what I'm saying, and then they let you play it in September, it could drop at the end of the year, or it could drop early next year. Because you remember, you know, the Switch, the original Switch dropped what, like March 2016? So I could definitely see them doing something like that. So tell me what you think down in the comments down below. This is a very unscripted, off-the-cuff video, because the video I wanted to do, I couldn't do. So that is life, man. So tell me what you think down in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, people, keep it real. Tell me how I did with this unscripted video.